Hi guys, I'm Sumiran. I hope you guys are doing good. Today I'm going to sit and talk about some of my April favorites, mostly from April and some from March as well. Well, these are things that I like doing, wearing, eating, listening to, or anything in general. So it's a mix of all of that. So yeah, let's go. So let's start with things that I've been loving to wear in April. On the top of my list is this Kurt Geiger bag. I got it from a vintage Instagram store and I've been looking for a bag like this for so long, but it never worked out because either it was too costly or I didn't like the color or the shape or the size of the bag. And this one, it has everything that I want. And on top of that, it's a vintage one, and I like that it's a little worn out on the edges and it adds more personality to the bag. It's become my absolute favorite bag because it fits in everything, and every day I this is the first bag that I reach out to. So I love this bag, and it's also very effortlessly like stylish. You can just put in like a simple tee and a pant and just this bag, sunglasses. That's it. I love this bag. Second on my list is this pair of sunglasses that I got very randomly because I was not looking to buy a sunglass on that particular day. I was just there getting some of my work done, and then I see this vintage store. Now I've been to this vintage store earlier, and I didn't want to go because I knew I would spend some money, but I just had to. And then I walk in there and she was just waiting for me. Vintage Versace comes intact in a box. It's not very me because the style is a bit like early 2000, and I'm more like a classic black sunglass girl. But let me show it to you, okay? See, I feel like this was just made for me, and I found it on the right day. It's so cute. I love that some of the studs have fallen off, and it's okay because it again adds more personality to this whole thing. It looks like something that someone has cherished for a long time, and I see myself wearing it a lot this summer. Like, I can just imagine wearing like simple top and a pair of jeans, and if I feel underdressed, just wear the sunglass, my cute brown bag, and I'm good. So this, yes. The third thing on my list is this pair of trousers that I've been reaching out to every single time. It's so hot in Delhi right now, and this is just the perfect pair of trousers that I got it from my tailor. I got it made for my tailor actually. I designed it and I gave it to him, and I love the material. It's so airy. I love the color. I love the silhouette. I love everything about it. I love that you can just pair it with anything like basic, like a tank top, a t-shirt, a pair of sandals, and you're good to go. I love that it's so unique, and I'm sure you can make it. That I just love this pair of trousers. The next thing on my list is this belt. I got it with a dress, actually, a dress that I got years back, and it was time to say bye-bye to the dress, but the belt stayed. And I've been wearing this belt a lot, okay? A lot of my friends have seen me wearing it. I wear it whenever, as much as I can. I wear it with my jeans, I wear it with my dresses, I wear it with almost everything. It's a really nice statement piece. It really is that kind of piece that helps me elevate a look by doing like very little. So this belt is gonna be with me for as long as I can. So next thing on my list is this linen skirt that I'm in love with. I've always loved colors, okay? But over time, I've been drawn to more neutrals. Last year, I realized that I almost did not wear any colors. Like, I was only reaching out for ivory and neutrals. And this year, I decided that I'm going to be a bit more playful and wear more colors. And then I just found the perfect skirt. A, it's linen. B, I love the silhouette. It's so airy, perfect for the weather. And C, it's colorful, but not in a very stimulating way. It's colorful in a very pleasing way. I love that it's so colorful, but it also makes me feel like very pleasant looking at it. And it's perfect for summer. It's great. I just love this. I love this skirt. Let's move to skincare and body now. So I'll be honest, I'm the kind of girl that sticks to a skincare product and I'll use it till it stops working and then I move on to the next one. I have dry, uneven, dull, dark circle prone skin. I am more on the drier side, so I'll be talking about products in April that I got and March that I really liked and that worked for my dry skin. The first on my list is this eye cream that I got from Immunolife in the month of maybe March. They say like the first signs of aging is seen around your eyes, and eye cream is something that I never considered and I don't know why, okay? I've always had big eyes, I've always had dark circles, but I never bothered getting an eye cream. And over time I realized like it's just getting worse. I'm just getting more like lines, smile lines, and I've always had it ever since I was a child, so it never really bothered me. But then I got this eye cream. I saw that my lines were slowly getting lighter. There less dryness, which means less creasing around my eye area, and it's an eye cream that I can vouch for. I love it, and yeah, I think I'm going to use it for a while till I switch on to the next one. The other thing that I've been loving for my dry skin is this Lockstar body wash. It just loves your dry skin and it just pampers it and it soothes it. And I know that every time I use it in the shower, my body is thanking me because when I come out, it feels really clean. It has a very subtle smell, which I love. It feels fresh and it makes you feel clean, squeaky clean, but at the same time, not in a rough way, in that nice, soft way. And I love it so much. So, the next thing on my April skincare list that I really love is this toner that I keep going back to. This one is from Gunam Beauty. I'm so in love with it. The first time they sent it to me as a PR package, and I kept reordering it because I loved it so much. I love that it really exfoliates my skin, but at the same time it hydrates my dry skin. My skin feels a bit more plumpier, a bit more hydrated, and I love the feeling when I use it, in my skincare. So this toner is definitely a yes for me. I don't want to gatekeep this, and this product I didn't get it in the month of April, but it still has made it to the list because it's my absolute favorite product. This is actually a hair oil that has worked wonders for my dry hair, and this is from Just Human. It says Ayu Growth Fortifying Hair Oil powered by Neuro Cosmetics. It is an amazing hair oil. At one point I was losing so much hair and this hair oil magically stopped it. I actually look forward to my chumpy days because of this hair oil, and see, I've used so much of it that it's almost over. Every time my friends are here for a sleepover, I insist on making them try this hair oil, and everyone has fallen in love with this oil. So please try it if you really have dry hair, if your hair is falling off. Yeah, it worked for me. I hope it works for you as well. So these were some of my favorite skin and body products that I loved this April. Next, let's move on to things that I've currently been reading. Right now, I've been reading this book called All About Love by Bell Hooks. This book was a gift to me by a very dear friend for my wedding. And it is a very intelligent book, I would say, because it gave me a very fresh, brave, and a very vulnerable perspective on one of the least thought about emotions. And it's a really easy read. I read it during my nighttime when I'm falling asleep. It's super simple, but it's also something that stays with you for a bit. You want to think about it. And yeah, I've really been enjoying this book. The other book that I read in the month of March is this book called Mother Mary Comes to Me by Arundhati Roy. It was not the most pleasing book to read because there were chapters that made me frustrated, that made me angry, that was so personal, it was almost very uncomfortable. But this book basically talks about a relationship between a mother and a daughter, and how the author tries to navigate it, and how her mother is such a gangster, a badass lady. And overall, it's a very wholesome book. It's actually a memoir to her mother, and I enjoyed it. I was hooked to the book. I relished it. Not the most pleasing, like I said, but I would definitely recommend this book. Apart from these, there are some photo books and magazines that I've been reading and going through, and if there is one such book that stayed with me, it would be Sleeping by the Mississippi by Alan Salt. I'm not somebody who likes collecting photo books. I don't even know much about them, and everything that is there in this house is my husband's collection. And this one I never bothered to even go through it, but when I did, I relished it. I enjoyed it, and I think if you are someone who's into photo books, then this is something that you definitely like. Okay, so let's talk about some of my favorite makeup products this April. So the first on my list is this Rare Beauty blush that I've obsessed with. I use it a lot. I wear it every single day. And this was gifted to me by a friend because I'm not the kind of person that does research on beauty products. Mostly all of my cosmetics are gifted or sent by some brand. But this, if you are somebody who loves makeup and if you are somebody who's always looking for a good blush, this is an investment. I think it is great because a little goes a long way. I think it's going to take me another year to finish this product, and I use it all the time. It gives that fresh sun-kissed vibe, and it also does not make my dry skin look cakey, which I love. Blending is super easy. I just use my fingers, and I just love this product. It's amazing. Other beauty products that I really enjoyed this April is this eyeshadow palette by our sister Ari, and this one's from Rem Beauty, and I love the packaging. Firstly, the packaging is something that I think everybody would be attracted to. It's a very compact one. This one has the most basic shades, and this is perfect for somebody like me who wants something on a regular basis. Easy to put in anywhere in my bag. It fits in even in the most compact bag. And actually, I don't even have to carry it all the time because it stays. The product stays for a really long time, and I love it. And if you're somebody who's looking for an everyday eyeshadow palette, this is the one. Let's move to things that I've been doing. Lately, I've been feeling quite creative, and because I'm somebody who has a lot of hobbies, I think now I'm being able to give time and space for all of my hobbies to coexist. And April being my birthday month, I think it just does something to me. It helped me clock in, and it just helped me to be okay, let's get things moving. And here are some things that I really did that really helped me actually in the month of April. Started singing. I know it sounds funny, but for a very long time in my life, I thought I couldn't sing. Turns out that I was just very shy, and I was just, not exploring much music. And now I found songs that match my singing style. So every morning I wake up and I play something on the TV, or either I'm learning a song, and it has helped me because it just pumps me for the rest of the day. There's a rhythm to my day, and it just helps. Next, I started my YouTube channel, and it is something that I've wanted to do for a very long time, but it was just a mental block. And I also think I was definitely shy. B, I was also scared of how people would perceive me, but now I don't care too much about that. And what I realized is of course I like the filming bit, and that's why I started it, because I feel I have so much to share. But I've also really started enjoying the editing bit and the putting it together bit, and it's just a creative outlet for me. And this is something that I'm really proud of myself in the month of April. I've been actively working out. I have been working out for a really long time, but I'm someone who goes on highs and lows with workout. I'll go to the gym like a crazy person, and then I'll just stop. I have this very toxic relationship with working out. But the last few months, workout has been my constant friend. And even though I did travel in the month of April, I went back home, but I still signed up to a gym, and then I was showing up 3 to 4 times a week, which is excellent. I can't do every day, but 3 to 4 times a week for me is yes, okay? And just being disciplined has helped me a lot. So yes, April has been a good month. The other thing that I've been enjoying apart from working out is going for walks every single day. This is a habit that I've picked up in the last few months, and every day whether it's in the morning or in the evening, whenever I get some time, I leave my phone, my headphones, everything at home, and I just go out for a walk. And I can't really say what the results are, but when I come back, I just feel more recharged. And I think it's a good digital break for me as well. And it's just nice. I mean, I think you guys should do it too. I go touch grass, feel great, come back, and I'm back to myself again. Now, the last thing that I've been doing in the month of April that has really helped me to make my life better is simplifying my meals. I'm somebody who grew up eating elaborate meals like for breakfast, lunch, dinner in a family. My mom, she would make like 2 to 3 different kinds of dishes for one meal, and I thought I had to do it too. But lately, I have been cutting out all of that too much effort, spending less time in the kitchen, and just doing meal prep, which has helped me a lot. Like, for example, every morning I know that I'm going to have eggs and I'm going to have oatmeal. So it's in the fridge the night before. I just boil eggs in the morning, my chili oil is ready, and it's done. I don't have to spend too much time in the kitchen. I get time to do other things. I love it. For lunch, let's say, I'll just prep a really nice salad, a fresh one, nutritious meals, and really good meals, yummy meals, but at the same time, low effort meals that are, you don't need a variety, you just need one, but a really good one. And that has helped me simplify my life so much. And I recommend everyone should try it because I should have tried it sooner. So, those were some of my April favorites, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'd love to know what you guys have been reading, listening to, eating, some recipes. Please put it in the comments. What you've been watching. Oh my god, I forgot to do that bit, but maybe for next time. I hope you enjoyed it and have a great week. I'll see you soon. Bye.